The God Emperor Taradak welcomes you to the Divine Aya Empire. Blood is on the horizon. A war with the Dwarves is inevitable. But the question is, will the God King be ready to fight them? Let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the final frontier, space. Today we will continue with our empire building and hopefully we'll have a stronger force by the end of it. We have increased our naval capacity by 10%, so we are able to now construct 2 more corvettes, which will definitely help us once the dwarves decide they want to attack, or once we decide to actually attack them ourselves. We have met our second spacefaring civilization, and they are called the Emrakul Brood, a hive mind collective consciousness. But they don't seem to be too aggressive as of yet, so let's see how are we gonna approach them. We will fight for our right to exist. We share the same divine heritage. Our sacred arms shall not waver, Eldrazi. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with... We will fight for our right to exist. That sounds good for me. Now to show you guys where the Emrakul Brood are situated. They are situated quite far from my location, so they're not too much of a worry at the moment. Not as much as the dwarves, of course, because they are right on my lawn. We gotta kill these guys! It also seems like we have the birth of space piracy, so here's our chance to test out our fleet. I don't think we've upgraded them yet, so I think we still need to do that, but once we see the pirate fleets we will engage them and then afterwards upgrade our fleet. Alright guys, we can now choose our next engineering science. Now I was going to go for improved spaceport because we are starting to run at a bit of a food deficiency on our capital planet, but we do not yet have the science to actually build the hydroponic farms on the spaceport itself. So let's go for, I want to say, the metal materials over here, which will give our ships even more defense against enemy attacks. Right, we have just sent a trade deal to the Emrakul Brood to give them 1 mineral a month for 30 years. Now that's just so that we can build good relations with them and also to keep them off our backs during the war with the dwarves that will most likely happen very shortly. And I could also see that my relationship with the Emrakul Brood wasn't really growing, so I needed to do something to actually start increasing that number over there. Right guys, we can now choose our next tradition. So let us see, what are we going to choose? We have war games and the great game. Now this gives us, where the great game gives us unity output increased by 10% per neighboring rival, and this one gives admiral skills increased by 2. Now we only have 1 rival at the moment, and I'm not really going to go out of my way to get the Emrakul Brood to become our rivals as well. So for now I'm going to only choose the war games to get the admiral skills increased by 2. Alright guys, as you guys can see, my first starter Rectrix, the admiral, has now gone from a level 1 to a level 3, which will be instrumental in the war against the dwarves that will most likely be happening shortly, I believe. They haven't really attacked us at all or sent any signs of war, but I mean, it's incredibly obvious that we are going to go to war with them very shortly. Alright guys, we have new society research we can choose, and we are going to go with galactic ambitions, increasing our border range by 20%. Now I'm going to show you guys why I've done that, and it's because we are trying to basically just ensure that the blasted dwarves don't eat up more of our stars. And as you guys can see, they're getting very, very close to eating one of our stars over here, which is going to actually allow them to jump straight through to the open frontiers. So it's best I ensure that they don't do that, and if they do manage to actually take that star, then I think it's time for us to go to war ASAP. Also guys, I've also started my expansion towards this planet over here. I think it's called Yana. Here she is, Yana 3, a continental world similar to our home planet. And yes, it's going to take quite a while. I think the colony ship has been built, so it's making its way there. And I do believe that we'll be there quite shortly and we'll start colonizing a brand new world. The plan is then to take Dradum, yes, I think it's Dradum 2, or wait, no, Dradum 3, there you go. The plan is then to take this planet over here, which is a continental world as well, and then we basically have reached our 3-planet limit, and from there on we will see where we'll go. It seems like we have a hostile fleet in the area. Holy shit, what the hell? An ancient vault. Now I'm not sure exactly how strong that is, but I do believe having a skull on it does mean that it's gonna wreck my shit. And guys, I've decided to actually also colonize Dwarves 3 at the same time. It's the ship's still being built, so it's still gonna take a while, but we are planning on getting that done very soon. As you guys can see, the colony ship is almost halfway done, and then hopefully we'll have enough resources to actually manage both of those planets at the same time. And once that's done, I think it's time for the dwarves to die. But guys, that is it for this episode. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you guys haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. It'll be awesome to have you guys join. But until the next video guys, have an awesome day, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!